Good evening, and welcome to the Galloway Township Board of Education meeting this 10th of February 2014. First item this evening is I'd like our solicitor, Bill Capuccio, to administer the oath of office to Beverly R. Evans. Thank you. At this time, I'd ask for a roll call, please.
Mr. Faber? Here. Mr. Harmon?
Here.
Mr. Days? Mrs. Evans?
Here.
Mrs. Hallway?
Here.
Mrs. Swinger?
Here.
Mrs. Cordero?
Here.
Mr. Hunt?
Here. Thank you. At this time, I'd ask everyone to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our newly inducted member, Beverly R. Evans.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. In accordance with Public Law 231, notice of this meeting was provided for the press concurrent in the Galloway Township Municipal Building on the 11th of January 2014. First item on the agenda this evening is the minutes of January 26, 2014. Does everyone have a chance to review them? Can I have a motion to approve as presented?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Abstain? None? Abstain, Beverly. Duly noted. Thank you. Reading and communications, please.
Good evening, everyone. We have no communications this evening.
Presentation, please.
Yes, it's my pleasure to introduce Brittany Rivera. Brittany is the Secretary of School Spirit for the Student Council here at Galloway Township Middle School.
Thank you. Well, Brittany, I will call on you during the meeting. If you need to get my attention, Mrs. Avery right there, deep, big enough voice that she'll make it heard that I will answer your questions. If you have any questions specifically, that's why she's right there to help you. She is on Absegami's representative of Student Council, the faculty representative. And at the end of the meeting, I'll ask you some specific questions. They won't be too hard. I'll give you a hint. One of them is your meeting run like our meeting? So you can expect that question. And now at this time, I'd like for you to give us an update of what's going on with the middle school.
Right now, we have Spirit Day coming up in later this month for a big lunch day. Still not passing. We are discussing about it. There are a few more ideas. There is, I think, a food drive coming up. I can't think of anything else.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. We appreciate you telling us. And again, if you do have any questions, you just need to be recognized by me. And if that doesn't work, I'm sure Mrs. Avery will get my attention. Okay? Thank you. Superintendent's report, please.
Yes, for the first item, I'll turn the agenda over to Mr. Capuccio.
courtesy. The few items that have service have been adequately handled to date. Student matter due process. There are no legal matters now that have not been handled already by Mr. Hand's office that need board action. This is really rights, nothing else has occurred that issue also. Construction, the board, see through your packets, have been made aware of the project updates, Mr. Kelly and also the architect. No legal issues yet in my office to handle or be involved in. And personnel, the board is aware of a couple of personnel items that have arisen, and being aware of such, the one that is facing us, any question must be handled in closed session this evening. Other than that, we will report on the same if and when necessary. Any questions?
Thank you. Any board members have any questions of our solicitor? Okay, let's move to the next item, please.
Yes, student enrollment. As of the end of January in district, we have 3,339 students. When we add in students at out-of-district placements, on-home instruction, charter, and choice, it's 3,449 students.
Thank you. Out of school suspension?
Yes, you also have the out-of-school suspension report, and based on the favorable feedback from the board, we again have condensed it to one page for all the schools. You also have the harassment, intimidation, and bullying report for the reporting period from January 23rd, 2014 through February 5th, 2014. Item 5 is a resolution to accept, modify, or reject the harassment, intimidation, and bullying report presented to the board on January 27th, 2014 for the reporting period from December 13th, 2013 through January 22nd, 2014.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to accept the harassment, intimidation, and bullying report that was presented to this board on the 27th of January, 2014 for the reporting period from December 13th, 2013 through January 22nd, 2014, please?
Second.
Any board discussion? Any public comment? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Evanson?
Yes.
Mrs. Hallway?
Yes.
Mr. Harmon?
Yes.
Mr. Schreiner?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes.
Mrs. Cordero?
Yes.
Mr. Tucker?
Yes. Thank you. Curriculum and instruction, please?
Yes, item 1 is a resolution to approve the New Jersey Department of Education Division of Early Childhood Education 1-year preschool program plan update for the 2014-2015 school year. And if any board member was interested in seeing that, I do have a copy with me. Basically, it's an update regarding numbers, projected budget issues, because it's just a 1-year update and not a full start from scratch. It's not a greatly detailed report. That does need to be submitted to the Department of Ed this month. Resolution 2 is to approve home instruction provided by the School District of Philadelphia, St. Christopher Hospital CHOP, for the following student, and the ID, the school, and the dates are listed. Resolution 3 is to approve home instruction provided by Bridgeton Board of Education for the following student. Again, the account and student information is provided. Resolution 4 is to approve home instruction for the following students. For each student, there is the ID, the school, the dates, and the reason. Resolution 5 is to approve supplemental instruction / extension of the student school day per IEPs of the following student for the 2013-14 school year, and again, the account and student number are listed. And finally, Resolution 6 is to approve the Galloway Township Middle School 2013-14 wrestling team stay.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve items 1 through 6 inclusive under curriculum and instruction, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Any board discussion? Any public comment? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Hallway?
Yes.
Mrs. Evanson?
Yes.
Mr. Harmon?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes.
Mr. Schreiner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cordero?
Yes.
Mr. Tucker?
Yes. Finance cooperation, please.
Yes, I'll turn this section of the agenda over to Mr. Kelly.
Thank you. Item 1, resolution to add ADA instruction for applied behavioral analysis to the Oxford Consulting Evaluator list for the 13-14 school year. ADA instruction is a $70 rate per hour. Item 2, resolution to approve ADA behavior analysis services at $85 for a student of Atlantic County Special Services School District for the 13-14 item 2, you'll notice the dollar amount is different than item 1. The rates charged as special services are different than what Item 3, resolution to add Margaret Douglas for contracting services as a learning consultant at a cost of $350 per evaluation to the 13-14 evaluator list beginning February 1 to 14. These services are needed due to an employee out of the account number of those. Item 4, resolution to approve Galloway Township student for the following services beginning September 1, 2013 through June 30, 2014. This actually should read Galloway Township student attending Galloway Township. We're sending a student for special education program in the township. The tuition will be listed. Item 5, resolution to approve the following transportation contract with Galloway Public Regional School District for the 13-14 school year. A group quote school amount per diem rate and total.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve items 1 to 5 inclusive under financial cooperation, please? So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any board discussion? Any public comment? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Schreiner?
Yes.
Mrs. Hallway?
Yes.
Mrs. Epperson?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes, but I abstain on number 5.
Mr. Harmon?
Yes.
Mrs. Cordero?
Yes.
And Mr. Ryan?
Yes. Facilities and maintenance, please.
And Mr. Kelly.
Thank you. Item 1, resolution to accept a preliminary eligible cost PEC for state project at Reed Road Elementary School to fire alarm replacement, and further that the district will not appeal the preliminary eligible cost order. Each of these 5 resolutions are the grant awards for the broad grant that I've written about in the past. As a formality, the board does need to accept these letters, and the fact that we will accept what the state has determined the preliminary eligible cost, which is the cost that was projected by our architect. And also just to reiterate, for each of these projects, the state will be funding just over 47% of the total project cost. Item 2 is a resolution to accept the PEC letter for the Roland Rogers Elementary School fire alarm replacement. The district will not appeal to the state. Item 3, resolution to accept the PEC for the Roland Rogers Elementary School roof replacement. Further, the district will not appeal the PEC. Item 4, resolution to accept the PEC letter for the state project of the Smithville Elementary School roof replacement. And further, the district will not appeal the preliminary eligible cost. Item 5, resolution to accept the PEC for the Smithville Elementary School fire alarm replacement. And further, the district will not appeal the PEC.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve items 1 to 5 inclusive under facilities and maintenance, please?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any board discussion? Any public comment? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Epperson?
Yes.
Mrs. Hallway?
Yes.
Mr. Schreiner?
Yes.
Mr. Carmen?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes.
Mrs. Cordero?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes. Community use facilities, please.
We have no items this evening.
Thank you. Personnel, please.
Yes. Resolution 1 is to accept the letter of intent to retire for Mary Ann Nowinski, teacher at Arthur Brand Elementary School, effective June 30, 2014. Mrs. Nowinski has worked in the Galloway Township Public School District for 19 years, and her dedication and commitment to students and staff are appreciated by our entire school family.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve item number 1 under personnel, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any board discussion? Any public comment? May I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Carmen?
Yes.
Mrs. Epperson?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes.
Mr. Schreiner?
Yes.
Mrs. Hallway?
Yes.
Mrs. Cordero?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2 is to accept the letter of resignation from Anthony K. Sawyer, custodian at Galloway Township Middle School, effective February 7, 2014. Resolution 3 is to accept the letter of resignation from Grace Septinsky, food service worker at Reed Road Elementary School, effective February 3, 2014. Resolution 4 is to approve the following leave request from Christina Bauer, classroom assistant at Galloway Township Middle School. The dates and terms and conditions are listed. Resolution 5 is to approve the following leave request from Walter Famber, custodian at Smithville Elementary School. Again, the terms and conditions are listed. Resolution 6 is to approve the family leave request from Claudia Booth, secretary at Pomona Preschool. The dates and other terms and conditions are listed. Resolution 7 is to approve Kelly Lanar as an LLD teacher at Reed Road School for the 2013-14 school year, effective November 28, 2013 through April 30, 2014. The salary, which includes the steps, this is prorated, the degree and account are listed. This is a lead position. Resolution 8 is to approve Lee McDonough as a classroom assistant at Galloway Township Middle School for the 2013-14 school year, effective January 2nd, 2014 through March 1st, 2014. Again, the various terms and conditions are listed, as is the account number, and this is also a lead position. Resolution 9 is a resolution to approve the following substitute teachers for the 2013-14 school year, effective February 11, 2014 through June 30, 2014, pending successful completion of the criminal history review. The various accounts are listed for each individual, whether or not the person is certified, and the daily rate are listed. Resolution 10 is to approve the following substitute secretary for the 2013-14 school year, effective February 11 through June 30, 2014. The hourly rate and account are listed, as is the individual. Resolution 11 is to approve the following substitute nurse for the 2013-14 school year, effective February 11 through June 30, 2014. The daily rate and account are listed, as is the individual. Resolution 12 is to approve the following substitute custodians for the 2013-14 school year, effective February 11, 2014 through June 30, 2014. The hourly rate and account are listed, as are the names of the individuals. Under supplemental positions, item 13 is a resolution to approve the following staff member for supplemental instruction extension of the school day per IEP for the 2013-14 school year. The hourly rate and account are listed, as is the individual. Resolution 14 is to approve the following staff for Ask Me If I'm Ready program at Reed Road Elementary School. The not to exceed hours and hourly rate are listed. I will note this is funded through NCLB Title I. Resolution 15 is to approve the following staff for the Ask Me If I'm Ready program at Smithville Elementary School. Again, the hourly rate and account are listed. This is also Title I funded. Resolution 16 is to approve the following staff for the spring 2014 semester of the Southern New Jersey Consortium for the Gifted and Talented. I will note that this is an enterprise account. The various staff members, the positions in which they are placed, and the hourly or semester rates are listed.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve items 2 through 16 inclusive under personnel, please? Thank you. Any board discussion? Any public comment? May I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Galloway?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes.
Mrs. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Schreiber?
Yes.
Mr. Carmen?
Yes.
Mrs. Cordero?
Yes.
Mr. Hunt?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, we have a recommended approval of the following policies. Each of these policies was presented for first reading on January 27th. We have 2130, which is principal evaluation, 4112.2, which is certification district reporting requirement, 4116, which is evaluation of teaching staff members, 4131 and 4131.1, which is staff development in service, education, visitations, and conferences, 5113.1, educational opportunity for military children, 6142.1, internet safety and technology, and finally 9111, qualifications and requirements of board members.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve items 1 through 7 inclusive under policy, please?
Second.
Thank you. Beverly, I know you weren't here for the first reading. Do you have anything you want to add by the floor?
I want to thank the committee for their work on this. And second of all, some of these are mandatory as well as monitored, and I think it's interesting to review again so that you understand which are which. Just something about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Any public comment? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Carmen?
Yes.
Mrs. Evans?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes.
Mr. Schreiber?
Yes.
Mrs. Galloway?
Our next board meeting is February 24th, right here at GTMS at 7 o'clock. We also have our March board meetings listed, March 17th and 24th. Under special events, for those folks that are members of the School Safety and Security Stakeholders Committee, we have a meeting on February 18th, that's at 6 o'clock. We also, on behalf of our neighbor, have the Greater Egg Harbor Regional Referendum listed, as well as we have the dates and times for the annual Smithville Gin Show.
Thank you. I did ask the president of the Greater Harbor Regional to have her contact Steve, to contact you, to see if they wanted to make a presentation to this board about the referendum. Looks like the only other night they have is the next board meeting on the 24th. I just thought it would be nice for them to pitch to us, and since we're recorded, that more people might be able to see it as opposed to the schedule that they have presented. So, did Steve contact you?
To date, I have been in communication with Dr. Chiparella, and I think this was prior to your conversation, and there was a follow-up today, that has not been requested at this point. Hopefully, every board member with your board packet got the invitation to the meeting at Academy, and the other information. We also are, we have a link with information on our website. Greater Egg delivered flyers about the community meeting that will go home in the Children's Thursday folder at the elementary level, and we are also sending it home electronically to parents of middle school students. So all the things that Dr. Chiparella has requested to date, we are helping with. Should he contact me about something at the board meeting, we will certainly add that to the agenda.
Thank you. Okay. I guess we want to go, let's go on to new business first before we go around the board.
One item for new business is the first reading of the 2014-15 calendar. And I do want to emphasize that because this is an entire school year calendar, not just an adjustment for snow days, this is a first reading. I'm not going to read every date, but I will go over some of the major features. If the feedback is that any adjustments need to be made, we have the opportunity to do that before the February 24th meeting. This calendar starts the staff the day after Labor Day and has both the opening day for staff and then the staff development day, September 3rd and 4th. We then would open for students on the 5th, and that first thing only would be an early dismissal day. Moving into October, one of my goals with the proposed calendar is to get more instructional time earlier in the year and decrease the number of days in June. I believe that's better from the student achievement angle, as well as we all know as you creep into June, as we are going to do this year, it's more challenging. The weather starts to change, families are looking to go on vacation, etc. So in October, we have listed, that is not correct. Okay. Hold on a minute. I need to look at the one in my book, not the one that's here. Rather than doing the Fall Staff Development Day on Friday and then closing for everyone on Columbus Day, we've done this in the past. We did it during the last presidential election. We will close for students on Columbus Day and hold Staff Development Day that day. When you go into November, the Teachers' Convention is the 6th and the 7th. Veterans Day would typically be the 11th, which is a Tuesday. Rather than either have 6 days off in a row or open on Monday and then close on Tuesday, this was a suggestion actually at the board retreat where we would observe Veterans Day on Monday the 10th and make it a 5-day weekend and then reopen. In December, you will look with the way the holiday falls. We are looking at an early dismissal day on the 23rd and then closing for winter break and reopening on January 5th. You see closed for Martin Luther King Day. In February, a similar pattern to October, closed for students on President Day, but a staff development day, our typical winter staff development day. In April, spring break, as we have done for years, Thursday, Friday, Monday. We look at Memorial Day in May. Scattered throughout the calendar are the early dismissal days for parent-teacher conferences. I will remind you that is language in the contract. And by doing the early dismissal day, we're able to do both afternoon and evening in alternating times, remembering that we have parents who have a lot of different schedules here in Galloway with the casinos, the hospital, the college. In addition to that, there are a limited number of days for staff articulation. This would take us to Thursday, June 11th for the last day of school.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to accept the 2014-2015 school calendar as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Is there any board discussion? I would have a question. The staff development day on Columbus Day and President's Day, have you talked to respective unions about that?
I met with Mr. Zimmerman regarding the calendar, and typically the response from the association is the association has no official position on the calendar. We did discuss that this would be different on those 2 days, but as I mentioned, this has been done when we did it on election day, the last time it was a presidential election. In terms of the GTPSA, this calendar was sent to all members of that association, and I received general feedback and no concerns were raised.
Good. Any other board comments? Any public comment on the calendar for 2014-2015? All right, let's take our first roll call vote on this.
Mr. Schleimer?
Yes.
Mrs. Appleton?
Yes.
Mr. Carmen?
Yes.
Mrs. Avery?
Yes.
Mrs. Holler?
Yes.
Mrs. Cordero?
Yes.
Mr. Hubbard?
Yes.
I did figure it would.
Thank you. Okay, let's go back and we'll go around the board. On the calendar, I did. I will do this general public comment. Is there any public comment at this time on anything that was presented tonight? Okay. Let's go around the board. And what I'd like to do tonight, I guess, how about we start with Madeline?
Let's see, I attended the GTMS wrestling match on Thursday against Edward Township. I was impressed, it was well attended by parents. The kids were well behaved, I think it involves maybe, it looked to me, about 20 or 24 boys. And I did contact Dr. Giaquinto asking if that was a fully funded program like the other sports programs at GTMS, and she told me it was, so I hope that continues. But it seems like the kids are getting a lot out of it, and it seemed like it was popular with parents and the community, so I think it's a good thing.
Good. Richard?
Well, first I apologize for even making my grandson's 4th birthday, so, you know, we did priorities. Nobody would judge. For that, I attended the Roland Irish Dinner Sports Night last week, last Thursday night, and it was quite a turnout, very interesting, very nice evening.
Thank you. George?
I believe we have a technology meeting on Wednesday at 4 o'clock.
That's correct.
Technology committee, aware of that, everyone else, now.
Yes.
Do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's it.
Dave?
I have nothing to say.
Beverly?
No, thank you.
Rose?
I do. I also attended the Roland Rogers parents and students and teachers dinner, and it was very show.
Thank you. Brittany? I'm coming back to you now. And my favorite question is, do you run your meetings just like we run our meetings?
Yes, we did.
Whoa!
Sort of. I'm not a
Without all the roll calls.
Oh, we have now a roll call. Okay. Did you learn anything of how we run our meeting by Robert's rules and the organization? Or you pretty much do that anyway?
He wants to follow any kind of like agenda.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We go in order from each cabinet member, and they tell student council representatives, like, what's going on.
Do you have anything else you want to add while you have the spotlight? No? Okay. Is that? Thank you. Couple things. Again, reiterate, Roland Rogers was very good last week. I was very impressed. The superintendent's meeting met earlier tonight, and that, you didn't say anything about that. Okay, you don't want to say anything? And then I went to a couple of us went to the school board's county meeting last Thursday, I think it was, on sustainability in the schools, and I think we all walked out of there with a lot of information. An hour and 45 minutes worth of information, but the positive was, I think we were in agreement that it's something that we want to pursue. We know that it's a free service by the school boards in collaboration with the state and that other firm, Green Council. So I know you've got a lot on your plate, but I think in the future facilities and George, you and Tim and your committee ought to get together and meet with this guy, or at least have an idea, find out what he can do to make us more green and more sustainable and save us some money. The most important thing is they said they can save us money. And I'd be very interested to see how they can do that, considering we already have an energy management plan.
Yes, we do. We have an energy management plan. It works very well. We began Christmas oil and see has some new ideas. We're pretty much on top of that.
And tell them you don't want the hour and 45-minute presentation.
No.
Okay. Okay, is there anything else to go to the order that comes before the Board of Education this evening? Please come to the microphone and state your name and if you're a Galloway resident, please. This is her, who's the middle school principal. Well, you saw it. Okay, yeah, come to the microphone now.
Can you just state your name?
State your name.
My name is Sharon Kurtz, principal of Galloway Township Middle School. Is it on?
It's not in order.
Should be on.
Where is it? To go.
Should be already on.
There it is.
There it is. It's on.
It's on? Is it on? Yes. I'm so glad that you mentioned about the wrestling. When I said something to Dr. Giaquinto and Mr. Kelly today when I met with them, I've never seen so many people attend a sporting event as I did, or as I have seen in the wrestling. This was our first year of competition outside the building, and I remember standing here a couple years ago asking you to help us to instill this into our school district, never realizing the impact that it would do. I've seen remarkable improvement in so many students who are part of this team. The coaches are excellent. On either a wrestling day, when they are wrestling either here or away, every wrestler comes in dressed with a shirt and a tie. And it exemplifies so much authority and self-confidence that the other students pick up on it, the teachers pick up on it, and the kids themselves carry themselves so differently. I don't remember their exact record. They did lose the last competition, but before that, they were winning. This past Saturday, they were in a competition. 4 of our students took first, and we have one student who was undefeated. If you can, this Thursday, this is our last wrestling match here at GTMS. You'd be surprised at all the people sitting in the stands. If you have an opportunity at 3:45 thereabouts, to come and even stay for a little while to see how our students have worked so hard, how their grades have improved, how that has just helped them immensely. And I'm thinking of one student in particular who has changed dramatically as a result of being part of this. Somebody I never thought we would ever change, and it did it. And the student who I had in mind to even create this is now ranked 3rd in the county, and that was Gabby. And he was the one who was my catalyst in trying to promote it as a mother of 4 daughters, promoting wrestling, and I had no clue. I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, I know pin, that's all I know. After that, I'm just watching the clock to see the points and how they rack up. But again, if any of you can come out to watch this, it's amazing to see and how they carry themselves, how they are as a team, how even though it's an individual sport, they all work together. And I'm just so proud and so impressed with them. And I'm really amazed with how many people come out to cheer them on as compared to any other sport that we have here. So if you can do that, thank you, and thank you for listening to me. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Further input? Any other public comment? Can we go to the order? Bill, do we have to go to closed session? Okay. Having said that, may I have a motion to go into closed session, please?
So moved.
Well, be enthusiastic and I got a first and a second. All those in favor? Aye. I know we have. Be it resolved that pursuant to section 7 and 8 of the public meeting act, this public meeting Galloway Board of Education Township matters we discuss in session of the board closed to the public. Negotiations. No. Do we have something? Oh, student matters, personnel.